morning. Derek Sanderson with eXp Realty coming at you for this week's Monday morning market update. Happy April. It is the first market update of April, so we're actually going to break down a little bit later in the video things that happened in March. But without further ado, let's jump in. We're going to take a look at single family residential homes here in the Chico, California area. So these stats right here are what's going on right now. So currently there are 91 homes on the market, 78 are under contract. For those 91 homes, we saw a median list price from last week jump up by over $70,000. Now, one of those reasons why that jumped up is because some of the homes that hit the market in the last 7 days were more expensive homes, and we had some more inexpensive homes actually close. So it skewed that number a little bit higher. I would say that we're probably a little more in line with the low 500s. However, again, this is a snapshot of right now in this market. And for those 91 homes, they have an average of just 78 days on the market, which slipped a little bit. We were almost at 90 days when we looked at these numbers last Monday. Okay, let's look at the last 7 days. Now, I want to encourage you to go back and check out last week's market update because these numbers are drastically different, which last week I speculated that I thought it was just a little blip in the numbers, and it looks like that to be true because this week, in the last 7 days, we've had 19 homes go on the market. Now, if you remember, if you didn't see last week's video, we only had 6 homes go on the market in the previous 7-day period. And under contract doubled from the previous 7-day. Price reductions, not as many, and closed units about the same. So we saw new listings almost triple and under contract almost double compared to the previous 7 days. Okay, let's look at what's going on here in March. We had 47 homes sell, which compared to February, we had almost a 9% increase in the number of homes sold. Now that average days on market actually dropped a little bit, more than a little bit, by almost 15% down to an average of 35 days on market. Now remember, the slide we looked at just a moment ago, for the 91 homes that are currently on the market, they've been on the market for an average of over 70 days. The homes that have sold have been on the market for an average of 35 days. So it's just interesting to see that, yes, homes are still selling in about a month, and there are a lot of homes that are sitting on the market longer, whether it's condition, price point, whatever that might be. Median list price and median sales price both ticked up by just over 2% in March compared to February of this year. Okay. Interest rates as of Friday, because the new numbers aren't out yet because of the time of this recording, is too early in the day. 6.57% is up from last Monday. However, we're going to deep dive just a little bit and take a look at what happened seeing we're at the beginning of a month. So this is the last 6 days of what's going on with interest rates. So you can see here back on March 24th, we were at 6.38% for an average. On Friday, 6.57. So even though we had some ups and downs here, we ended up ending a little bit higher than on the 24th. But I circled this, blocked it out, because it's really important to also see what was going on last year in interest rates. This is a significant impact. You can see anywhere from 1.5% up to almost 2% higher interest rates this spring compared to last spring. Now, you can see here on February 2nd, interest rates are an average of 5.99. A month later, they jumped up to 7.1, and today we find ourselves at just over, on Friday, we found ourselves at just over 6.5%. So in this spring, there's been a lot of fluctuation, a lot of uncertainty going on in the market, and that's what we're seeing right here. Now, part of the numbers that we're also seeing that we reviewed just a few minutes ago is this brand new program rolled out last week. It's a free 20% down payment. It's called the California Dream for All. It's a program for first-time home buyers that the state of California essentially gives you 20% down of whatever the purchase price is. You can use it towards the down payment. You can use it towards closing costs, whatever that might be. There are some caveats to the program, so if you have questions, feel free to reach out. For a lot of people, this is going to be a great program. And for some people, this isn't the way to go. And so it just depends on your unique situation. So feel free to reach out and we can kind of talk about that a little bit more. By and large, though, this is going to benefit a lot of people. However, there is only $300 million in the account this year. So that will probably get used up in a few months. So if you're a first-time homebuyer wanting to get in the market, this is something you want to take advantage of yesterday. Yesterday obviously passed, so reach out today whenever you're watching this and we can talk about that. Every Monday I post a Monday motivational quote, and this one hit me. If you do what you've always done, you'll get what you've always got. So in other words, the definition of insanity is to do the same thing over and over and expect a different result. It just doesn't happen. So I want to encourage you as we go into this new month in April, whether it's your personal life, your business, spiritual, whatever part of your world, your health, if there have been things that you wish you could change, that you've had this idea that you would like change in, and yet you're not seeing the results, it could be you're actually really just doing things the same way over and over and over, and so you're getting the same results. If you have any questions about what that might look like, feel free to reach out. I love having those conversations with people because at the end of the day, I love to help educate, equip, and empower people to make the best decisions possible, not just in real estate, but in the holistic look at our lives. That's all I've got for you this month, this week, for this week's Monday morning market update. I hope you have a fantastic week. Enjoy the weather and have a happy Easter. And I'll see you all next Monday for Monday morning market update.